the Phoenix Suns look like the best team in basketball right now. They've swept the Denver Nuggets and the reigning MVP. Chris Paul and Booker and DeAndre Ayton look the part. My question about sweeping and watching these other series continue to go and possibly could go 7 games, is this going to benefit the Suns? I think it would probably for Chris Paul, who's a little bit older, but for guys that are hot, that are playing really well right now, is this going to be a good layoff, or is it one that's going to need a little jump starting when they get back at it?
I think you said it. I think for Chris Paul, it's probably good. I think Monty Williams would rather have his team out there, get a couple of days off, and then just start playing the Western Conference Finals. But obviously that's not going to happen. But, they've changed so much about their team. And I think, last year at the bubble, you wondered, they were invited to the bubble because they needed to go undefeated and they need other things to happen for them to, get into the play-in game. Well, they, held at their end of the bargain. They did go 8-0. They didn't make the playoffs. But I wonder if having kind of that mini camp, you could almost call it, in July wasn't one of the best things that could happen to them. And obviously getting Chris Paul was really the good thing that happened to them. I think playing in those important games last year in the bubble got this team rolling. And I find it interesting, everybody, kind of kills the regular season. It's meaningless, this and that. I don't think Phoenix thought it was a meaningless regular season. And now you look where they are, they're in the conference finals, and they had the second best record in the NBA. And 3 of the last 4 teams standing in the East are the top 3 teams, Philadelphia, Brooklyn, and Milwaukee. So, when push comes to shove, the regular season still means something. And I think that Phoenix, using those games during the regular season to get better, for Chris Paul to kind of learn some of the teammates that he was with and holding them to this really high standard. I mean, this is a franchise. Let's think about it, Ryan. They didn't make the playoffs for 10 straight years. And here they are. They're absolutely rolling. They've already knocked off LeBron James and the Lakers, and they knocked out the reigning MVP now, Nikola Jokic, and they won both closeout games on the road. They've had an unbelievable year. They're rolling. And to your point, I think for some of these guys, having a long break isn't going to be a good thing.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.